Sun came up. Looks like it's gonna be an awesome day. Okay, so this is the usual mount that I usually do for the vlogs and stuff. And see these two little pieces here? Yeah, I accidentally twisted a little bit too much, and it broke. But this technically still works. So, what does that mean? It means I don't have to spend money on a new one. So before I let this keyboard go, I'm gonna give it the final send-off of the last typing test. Yeah, this is hot. Whoa. It's getting really hot. I'm probably gonna fumble with the camera and the keys, and you guys just gonna have to somehow deal with this. But I know you guys like it. It's not too bad, right? At least not until I get a better camera. I hope I don't drop this. And then, as of right now, it looks pretty good. And oh my god, I think it's like 90 degrees maybe. So let's go get this keyboard back and let's bring a new one home. Alright, it's time to say goodbye to this one. And we'll pick up another one. We'll bring it home. So I found this odd looking one for a pretty decent price. I'm gonna take it home and see if it stays. For lunch we're having omelets and rice, soy sauce, and a tall glass of water. It's a fantastic meal. So I somehow, some way ended up in Signal Hill, which I don't even know how. I kind of somewhat know what happened, but here I am, and have you guys check it out. Alright, this is definitely going to go in the vlog for sure as me being lost, because I rarely get lost, and it's kind of interesting to kind of be lost, because you get to explore stuff that you don't really see before. So this is pretty cool. Okay, so luckily I found my way home and here to discuss more about Magic. Now I'm going to talk about my second deck that I ever made. And this is one of my favorite decks because it's such a simple concept. It has massive amounts of power, but once you figure it out, it's pretty much a game of cat and mouse. So, let's talk about the stars of the show. The stars of the show is Heartless Summoning, Mirror Retriever, and Altar of the Brood. So, Heartless Summoning. Creature spell you cast costs 2 less to cast. Creatures you control get -1/-1. Altar of the Brood. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Mirror Retriever. When Mirror Retriever is put into the graveyard from play, return another target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. And I know the AC is running in the background, but it's 94 degrees. So you guys are gonna have to bear this with me. Stick it out. It's gonna be great. So what's gonna happen here is that once, if you have a desirable hand, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you pretty much win the game. Because these guys are gonna kill themselves the moment when they hit the field due to this. And if this is on the field, everybody knows a card. Except for you. Everybody except for you. Because if everybody knows a card, you will never win. But not everybody. Only your opponents. And this is it. It's a simple concept, it's a simple combo, it devastates, you do not make friends, and it's very enjoyable and it's very cheap, which is what I like about it. The whole entire deck, that's what you see here, cost me roughly 40 bucks. And then we got cards that are these showstoppers, just in case if, you know, things don't pan out, and things typically won't pan out after the first game. I mean, before the first game, before everybody know what's going on, it's fantastic. Because you go in there, you surprise everyone, you kill everyone, and then the rest of your life with this deck is kind of a living hell, because people will find way to destroy it. People will find ways to destroy it. It's gonna be awful. But until then, it's a fun time. But after then, you're gonna have a bad time. So we got our draw cards. These cards let us draw. We have our searchers. And that's about it. That's pretty much the deck. Oh, hang on. We got our draw cards again. Of course, I miss these guys. There we go. These are draw cards. And these are searchers. And you're gonna have a good time in the beginning. You will, trust me. You will, but every other game after that, maybe not so much, but it was fun. I mean, it was really fun. And then, after about maybe 50 games or so, I'm getting tired of just not summoning out creatures, so then that's gonna be the next deck, which is typically kind of the same route. I think that with my kind of thinking, I typically built decks that kind of go a certain way. But the commander deck, which is later on in the videos, won't be as bad because it's commander. But so far, this deck is fun. This deck is really fun actually. But it's every other games after that that's not so fun. So I know this is a short one, but if you watch it all the way through and you still haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button down there, ring the bell too, stay part of the mighty notification squad, and as always, have an awesome day.